Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bill of Lost Souls Tabletop News with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
We're back with another Tabletop Spotlight, and this time we brought the Emperor's Golden Gilded Boys.
Yes, these guys are cool looking.
The Adeptus Custodes releases.
Yeah, basically, this is what's coming out this week.
This is Wave 1. We were going to get Wave 2 later.
Yes, minus the data cards, but we have everything else. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. I can't wait to show it off.
Yeah, we've got the Codex, we've got Trajan Valoris, and we've got the dice. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, Evan, we've got the Adeptus Custodes releases this week. Where do you want to start, man?
I mean, we can just show off these dice real quick.
Yeah.
It's awesome, cool gold dice. Come in this card box.
Yeah.
As you see. And they've got that nice gold color to them.
Yeah.
Because Adeptus Custodes are all gold looking.
Right, all gold all the time.
But I mean, yeah, you can kind of reuse this too if you want to.
Get a dice
to
pack,
cover. Yeah, kind of thing. But there's nothing else in the box. So
you want to take a look at Trajan here?
Yeah, let's look at Trajan.
Yeah, this is the Captain General Trajan Valoris. He's
the big name. Trajan.
Yeah, Trajan. Trajan's me. I'm not a Trajan. Trader. But he's the kind of like the closest thing they have to a Primarch slash chapter master.
Sure.
Type, in the
he definitely looks like it.
Oh yeah. He's
Let's see this model. I'm
excited
excited about this model.
Let me just.
You got this.
Just open on camera here.
It's okay, if you break it, you buy it.
I know. Well, we've already got one. So.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have another one soon.
Boom. All right, here we go. So that's everything in the box.
You've got your kind of new way they're packaging things. If you want to show off that.
Yeah, just real quick. It's the same style color that we've seen before with the GW stuff. So how to build it, quick assembly guide. Nothing new here. It's basically a single post model anyway. So
yeah,
you probably can figure it out without the instructions, and it's got rules in there as well. So
yeah,
we'll go over that when we go through the Codex too.
Usual GW fashion. Really good detail. I mean,
yeah,
it looks great. You have your base. At the very bottom.
Yep.
You've seen bases before. I think we can get rid of that.
We have seen the bases before.
Now we have all the equipment on this one. I really like this battle axe and how they painted it too on the cover.
Yeah.
Like electricity running through it. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's a power axe. It's one of the fancy new weapons.
With that nice gold eagle at the top. I guess it doesn't have to be gold if you don't want.
Right.
I really like just how kind of looks like a, I don't know, there's like a handle here. And
it's the Watcher's Axe, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah, but it's really good detail.
Oh yeah, the detail on this kit is fantastic. Matter of fact, why don't we zoom in real quick and we can get a closer look. Let's just do this sprue for now, and then we'll get to the other one, which you can kind of see. Let me spin it around. What we're dealing with here, like Evan was saying, ton of detail on the axe. The big eagle, the Imperial Aquila is all over this guy.
Oh yeah,
he's just decked out.
You just look at that chest plate too.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's going through it. Here's the fur. Look at that
fur on the thing is ridiculous.
Yeah,
pretty nuts. And then the other side, the other sprue bit you can see here, he's got that crazy chest piece that we saw before, and that extends all the way down through the loincloth area.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff. The back is insane too. It's got like
these
crazy jetpack things going on. I mean, they're not jetpacks, but they're
the ventilation.
Yeah.
And he gets really hot.
Yeah, like we saw, he's got that. The fur is for like a lion head that he's got.
Yeah.
Crazy cool. And then the nice big cape. The cape actually has, and I don't know if you can see it at home.
It has the indentation of the.
Yeah, it's got the
show off the box.
Yeah,
that's not like a.
That's not paint. Like there's paint on it. But that's not freehand. That's actually. There you go. That's not freehand. That's actually indented into the cape that you can paint if you.
Which is really cool.
Paint in the lines. So
yeah.
And then the other side.
But.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
Yes.
And then of course he's on the Terminator size base too, in case you're wondering. So. All right, let's hop out over here and take a look at the Codex.
Now, I haven't had a chance to look at this. Some good stuff in there.
We've been playing this all week on our Twitch channel.
Right.
There's a lot of really good stuff in
here.
Good,
I'm excited.
I do want to say a couple of caveats up front. We're not going to go through the whole thing.
Right.
We've actually done that we've gone through the whole Arm list before. But
so you can look on your website.
Yeah, you can go check that out. You can probably find stuff by the time you see this video.
Yeah, right now.
Of it online. But it's a really cool book. In terms of like background and lore, we can go through some of that too.
Yeah, and actually before we started filming this, like I'm just now getting into GW and 40k, and I didn't know who these were, and they seem really cool.
Yeah, they are the Emperor's bodyguard. That's what they do. There's a whole legion of not Space Marines that protect the Emperor, but these guys are also genetically enhanced super warriors.
Not Space Marines.
Yeah, but they are the Adeptus Custodes. They're better than Space Marines in pretty much every way.
Yeah.
Chock full of really cool art in here. It kind of talks about what they've been doing, but they're not they're not Primarchs.
Sure.
But they're like a stone's throw away from a Primarch in terms of like what they each can do. So, yeah, they're genetically superior and awesome. I mean, they bodyguard the Emperor. So
yeah,
he's got
have to be great.
His, shock legion of troops that he commanded personally. That's what they do now. They defend him in the Golden Throne. So they keep Terra safe. Guardians of the Golden Throne. Kind of talk about that. They defend Terra. It's got some really cool maps in it. This is kind of how they're all laid out.
So you can see the structure of their troops. Yeah.
The shield captains run everything, and then the best shield captain, the best of the best, is the Captain General Trajan. That's why he's the in charge guy. We go through some of the art. One of the cool things in this book, which I didn't know until this book was released, but there's actually different sects or different cells of the Custodes Brotherhood here. So, and they have different paint schemes. Just kind of if you want to,
like different marine chapters.
Different chapters, yeah. But there's a couple different shield options.
Some variety to work with.
Yeah, exactly. They each have a different little backstory. Each one's pretty neat. Mm-hmm. Some of them deal in secrets more than others. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then this is the Segmentum Solar. This is our solar system.
Yes.
So.
Our
star systems, in your soul. So, and then they have the cool timeline. If you want to get into the lore even more, that's a really cool read.
Some great artwork as always in these codex.
It's got these sections that are going to go through each one of the entries in the book.
Yeah.
So here we have the Captain General Trajan Florus, his whole page. Shield captains. They only have like a handful of HQ choices, which we'll get to here in a sec.
Okay.
The shield captains are basically like on foot in Terminator armor or on a bike. So it's pretty much it.
On a bike.
Yeah. Then your basic custodians, which are still the equivalent of the elite.
Right.
And then you've got the Alaris custodians, who are like the Terminators of them. Then the Vexillus Praetors. These are the guys that carry these big. They're not banners. They're standards.
Yeah.
They're
these guys are very
Vexillus.
Romanesque. I mean, like
absolutely.
in real world. Because I mean, even this guy's name is Trajan. Like that's very Romanesque.
Yeah.
But with the eagle standards and everything like that.
Absolutely. Then you've got Contemptor Dreadnoughts and the Land Raider and things like that. So it's a very small number of units. I think it's only 12 total in the entire book. But each guy is his own little mini army. So they're pretty tough all around.
Look at these bikes.
Yeah, these jet bikes are by far. This is like one of my favorite new units.
Yeah, these guys are awesome.
They look rad. And those lances, by the way, you could hurt somebody with those in real life. They're thick, man. They're not for the faint of heart. So keep moving here. We eventually get to their abilities and their army list section. Again, we've gone through all these before.
Right.
Aegis of the Emperor, we've talked about. If you have Aegis of the Emperor, you have a 5-up Embalm. And you also, if you suffer a wound in the psychic phase, like a mortal wound or anything like that, if you suffer a mortal wound in the psychic phase, on 6 it's ignored, which is kind of cool. It makes them surprisingly durable. These guys are all multi-wound models anyway. But real quick too, you can count the number of HQs. You've got Captain General Trajan Florus, you've got a regular shield captain, you've got the shield captain in Alaris Terminator armor, you've got the shield captain on a bike. That's it.
Fair enough, yeah.
Custodian Guard, your one troop choice. Then you've got elite choices, your Custodian Wardens, which are just a heavier hitter version of that.
Right.
You've got your Vexillus Praetors, which are the guys with the banner, or standards, that give crazy good buffs. And the Vexillus Praetor, again, the same version, a little cheaper. I think he's got different armor. And then Custodians, Dreadnought Contemptors, jet bikes. And then, of course, we get into the stratagems and the other special rules, which we'll skip over real quick. I wanted to see if
what's a stratagem like a few that you like to highlight?
They can deep strike in using the golden from Golden Light. They came, I believe. Trying to find them. Where's that one at? It was over here somewhere. Light. Even in death, they can still attack. It's pretty cool. Shoulder of the Mantle. This one lets you move your Warlord around.
Oh, that's
awesome. Which is nice. So you don't give up the Slay the Warlord thing. Network Machine Spirits. This one is surprisingly not good.
Which one?
When I first read it, I was like, oh, cool. Their Land Raiders get to reshoot, or get to shoot again. But you have to be near another Land Raider. And it's like, so I have to spend 600 points on Land Raiders before I can... Oh, here it is. From Golden Light they came. This one just lets you deep strike. I've talked about this before on other videos.
Yeah, we don't have to go over a lot of it. Yeah,
I do want to mention they have really good stratagems.
Okay.
Their stratagems are really expensive.
Sure.
The good ones are, and the 1.0s are okay, but kind of situational. And when you have a small elite fighting force, you need every single command point you can get. And when you're spending 3 command points on one unit, I mean, if you can't really take an army list at 2,000 points, you're going to get like 9 or 12 command points.
Yeah.
So that's one of their big weaknesses is like they have to make each command point count and be super efficient about it. They have their own relics and all that good stuff too, but
that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. These guys are I think a great ally force.
Yeah.
If you take a contingent of them in your
Space Marines,
or
Adeptus Custodes.
Yeah, AdMech or Astra Militarum, I think they're great because they fill a weird role of being like a rock hard, tough to kill.
Yeah.
They're in a lot of ways better than even Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators.
Wow, okay.
But they have some big weaknesses in terms of like just being able to put out firepower.
Sure, because you can't put a lot of them out. They're expensive.
Right. They're expensive. If their weapons were rapid fire too, holy crap, they'd be way better, but they're not. So that's part of the problem. So anyway, the dice are out, Trajan Valorous is out, the book's out. Go check them out. Let's hop out for a recap. Well, those were the Adeptus Custodes releases. This is Wave 1, of course. We've got Wave 2 on the way, so keep an eye out for those. What'd you think, man?
Very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're going to be great support. Or you can do a full army if you want, but there's some good flavor to mix into your armies.
Absolutely. If you want to run a really elite, small model count army, this is perfect for that. If you want to travel with your army a lot, I can't think of another army that's going to have fewer models, except maybe like knights.
Yeah.
But even then, this is a cool army, very elite. Cool stuff, and they're great for allies.
Yeah,
if you want to slot them in there, just change stuff up. So cool stuff. Let's crunch the numbers on these real fast. The price point, obviously these are all from Games Workshop. 40K. Price point on the Codex,
$40.
The price point for Trajan Valorous,
$35.
$35, and the dice are
$20. Yeah, and then data cards are going to be $15 as well.
So go check those out. They're all out right now in stores.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I'm AdamHarry.
I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy,
and this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.